Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. It is hard to believe, but it is March 1st. 2 months of the year are done already. What have you done for your goals? I know a lot of you have real estate investing goals. I know a lot of you need help and guidance. You need to buy the course below and get started. As we get to this discussion with my man, myth, the legend, Omar, the real estate entrepreneur this morning. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. What's up, Michael? What's up, everybody?
Hey, one of the things that I think you do better than any of my other experts that I speak to weekly is you purposefully and meaningfully or always appear to be auditing your network. And what I mean by that is you're always looking to get around people who kind of put off the same energy, who are frankly doing more and bigger things. I have seen you network up and out with some amazing individuals, Ryan Pineda being just a recent example. But let's talk about the importance of auditing your network, because I believe a lot of people haven't done enough in the first 2 months because their network is holding them back. So I thought we should talk about that.
Oh, that's huge, Michael. Great topic because, when you're around people that stretch you, that push you, because it's conversations you're going to have with, let's just say, your family members, or let's say with friends that just are status quo. That conversation is going to get a little bit old. The people that this is like God honest truth. I know you growing up with the mindset of of not having enough money, and then you working what you did with sales and everything else, and you're meeting quotas. Well, if people that you're around are only used to making $150,000 a year, then that's all you're going to be making. If that makes sense.
It does.
If you hang around people that are making 300-400K a year, okay, cool, that's another level, right? But then you start thinking about like, well, what can I do to get to a place of making $50,000 a month, and then $100,000 a month? You won't get there unless you have the people associated that are making $100K a month, $200K a month, not a year, a month.
Yeah.
Because they're doing things that normal people that make $150,000 a year don't do. Okay, does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
And you're the prime example as well. If I want to know how to make multiple 6 figures a month in residual cash flow coming in, I'm calling Michael Zuber. I'm paying attention and I'm talking to. Hence why we're on a call every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
And the thing is, it's like, if you're associated with those people, your network will increase your net worth. I believe that because the conversations are different.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, because I can go on and on about this, man.
The one thing that I want people to hear, and again, I've experienced it, and unfortunately, I've seen it thousands of times now. And that's why it's rule number 7 on my ORAT rules of you got to audit your network. I want you to hear me. A lot of you that have done nothing in January and February of this year, and you're still watching my show every day, you're watching the daily financial news, Omar, all the other experts. A lot of you haven't made progress because your family and friends are holding you back.
100%.
Now, they may not feel like they're holding you back. It may not be on purpose, but trust me, when you have to go to them and you talk about your wants, needs, and desires and your dreams of real estate, and then you can't do that, or don't take risks, and you just have to explain to them why you're doing the work and all of that, it becomes heavy lifting and you're exhausted and you can't do the work, right? We talk about looking at your market 20 days, but if you spend an hour with a friend of yours explaining why this is going to work and this time will be different, and then you're exhausted afterwards, you just want to take a nap and you're not going to do the work. So one thing that I've seen because we have that private Facebook group that's for free with the course that you correspond with all the time, thank you, is everybody's doing the work. Everybody's speaking the same vocabulary. Everybody has the same energy. If you have 0, 1, 4, 10, 100, everybody's doing the work, answering questions, networking. It is such an amazing place to be.
100%. And you know what, like, Michael, the group that you've created as well, with everyone posting their wins, and the wins are, I just got a new investment property. Yeah. Oh, I just got another one. It's so freaking cool because everybody plugs in, and you and I, we do it it's like second nature,
Mhm.
right? So we don't think it's this, we may not think it's a win, but when we're buying 5, 6 houses a month, then
Mhm.
it's like, okay, it's normal, right?
Right.
But go to somebody that doesn't buy 5 to 6 houses a month. They
Yeah.
don't even buy 5 to 6 houses in 5 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
association.
Yeah. One of the best posts I love, and we're seeing more and more of them, right? Because the group's 12, 1,300 people now. It's freaking amazing. Is I wrote my first offer. You don't even have a deal yet. The fact that we have people writing their first offers. I wrote my first offer. I know my market. It is a great deal. If they accept, if they don't, it's okay. I will find another one. That stuff is freaking awesome. That gets me excited.
Oh, 100%. And you know what? Like, I'll tell you this. Guess what? You will miss 100% of the time if you don't take that shot.
Yeah.
So you will not get, or not potentially get, an investment property unless you make that first offer.
Yeah, and frankly, what I teach with the course listed below, how to get started one rental at a time, I'm trying to teach confidence building. I believe a lot of people want to do this and they don't have confidence in themselves or whatnot. So if you do the work, you figure out average, you write a good or great offer, you should be almost non-emotional. If you get it, awesome. If you don't, no big deal. I'll get the next one. And sometimes that means you got to write the offer under asking. I know it's hard to believe in a market like we are today, but there are plenty of markets that will come and go over time that you will just write great offers. If you don't get it, move on. It's okay.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. So
So
again,
big.
you do such a great job of networking out, like getting in touch with and interviewing and being a guest on Ryan Pineda's show, for example. Talk about that, because again, he's not doing $1 million a year, right? I think he's doing like 8 figures a year. I mean, he's just next level stuff. And you get in there, you get uncomfortable, and you learn and you take away. It's awesome to see.
Well, this is the thing. Like, um, I think the biggest thing is, like, just because you have some property and you made a certain stature,
Mhm.
does that mean that you're done?
Right.
No, it doesn't. You would have stopped at 10 units
Yeah.
because majority of people don't have 10 units. So you kept going because you were not finished yet, and now you're going through another stage. And same thing, it's like at every level there's someone that's doing more than you.
Mhm.
So get around the people that are doing more than you, and then you start taking away some nuggets of what they do.
Mhm.
It's like he's a master delegator. He's going to make 25-30 million dollars this year. And it's
Wow.
like, okay, I mean, this is real money, people. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, oh, okay, yeah, I made $100,000 a month. That's phenomenal, right? Everybody made it. Oh, I make 100K a month. That's cool. But you know what? What's cooler? $1 million a month. Okay, what's different after that?
That's
I mean, that's what
amazing.
he made last year.
Yeah, it's
A
amazing.
million four or something like that a month. So
A
if you
month.
start thinking differently, now he's going to be making 2.2, 2.4 million a month. I mean, people don't make that in a lifetime,
Mhm.
and he's making it in a month. So association is the biggest thing, but understand something. I want everybody to write this down or understand this as well, that you don't know what you don't know.
Mhm.
You don't know what you don't know. And what you think you make per year, someone makes in a week, someone
Mhm.
makes in a month, someone makes in a quarter. So there's always levels to the game. Where do you want to stop? That's up
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. As we wrap up this powerful episode number 1, I just want you to realize that auditing your network, getting around people that give you energy versus sap it, is so important.
Huge.
It's one of the reasons I do these expert series. I get something every week from every speaker. It's just awesome. If somebody wanted to join your team and get a part of your network, Omar, how do you want them to reach out?
Guys, reach out to me on IG, Omar_Alfaro, or go to my website, OmarAlfaro.com, and click on join the team. And you'll schedule a meeting with me and to see if you're a part of it. And we can go from there.
Awesome, man. Thanks again.
You're welcome.